Breaking news in central Illinois, where a dust storm caused a deadly chain of events along I-55. At least 6 people are dead. Dozens of others are hurt. Thank you for being with us. I'm Ann Allred.
And I'm Mike Bush. This all happening south of Springfield between DeVernon and Farmersville. The highway is still shut down in the area. Laura Barcheski is live near the service road next to the interstate. Laura.
Mike and Ann, Illinois State Police just told us in a news conference that it is very unlikely I-55 between mile markers 63 and 80 will be able to reopen tonight. The wind is still really heavy. The chain reaction started before 11 and police confirmed at least 6 people have been killed and more than 30 people are in 4 area hospitals with minor to life-threatening injuries. Emergency management officials say this has been a very difficult scene to work. They've never experienced anything like this here before. Investigators called in the Montgomery County hazmat team, the EPA, and 30 other agencies to assist. Police say 2 semi-trucks caught fire in addition to multiple other vehicle fires, which were difficult to put out, but all vehicle fires are out now. They have not been able to narrow down the number of vehicles involved in this incident, between 40 and 60. Kevin Schott with Montgomery County EMA says they faced numerous challenges they really couldn't prepare for.
Trying to get to the victims in a rapid manner. We had multiple vehicles involved. Some were on fire, so we had vehicle fires to extinguish. We had to search every vehicle, whether they were involved in the accident or just pulled over, to check for injuries, getting them out of there rapidly and getting them to the hospital so that we can provide professional care for them.
They will be rotating out crews to focus on this massive cleanup at this scene. They say there is some diesel fuel on the road that they're concerned about. And in addition to all of the cars that have been left behind on I-55, IDOT is also going to be making sure the road is structurally sound, and they hope to reopen this section of I-55 by tomorrow morning, maybe early in the morning. Reporting live near I-55, Laura Barcheski, 5 on your side.
The big question, how big of a role did the wind play in these crashes? Is this unusual for that part of the country? Chief Meteorologist Scott Connell explains it all.
You would think more along the lines of this being like a winter storm whiteout, where you would see snow reducing the visibility. But it was the wind today and dust. This is the picture looking out of Springfield, Illinois, the state capital, looking down towards the south. That's where we saw those strong winds across the farm fields. Our wind gusts today, well, they've been 40 to 50 miles per hour. And just kind of looking in this area to the north of St. Louis, along Interstate 55, what you find as you work your way across northern portions of Montgomery County, northern Macoupin County, and points to the north, you find a lot of farm fields. Well, it's been dry lately, and those farm fields have been tilled. So today you take those strong winds along with that freshly tilled and loosened dirt and soil, and you create the widespread blowing dust, reducing visibilities, and odds are you just saw people traveling too fast for not being able to see any distance with that blowing dust. The winds are diminishing this evening, visibilities are improving, but more gusts are expected heading into tomorrow. We'll talk more about that in a few minutes.
All right.